Hey, what it do with the business is?
It is another week in the books with the On Deck TV show. I am Spike Lou.
Man, holla at your boy Animal Brown, Animal_Brown if you're looking for me.
Absolutely, and I am Spike Lou on them same social sites. That is I am Spike Lou. Holla at your boy AB. I got a question for you. Actually, how was your weekend?
No, weekend was on point.
Weekend was good.
Weekend was on point. What about yours?
Cool, no takeaways.
Yeah.
T.I. was on Breakfast Club.
Okay.
This ain't one of the topics.
Okay.
T.I. was on Breakfast Club. He said what I've been saying.
Was he wearing a hat?
Yeah, he got to.
Okay.
You seen that clip of his head running around? That's crazy. That hurt me a little bit. That hurt me a little bit.
Can't have braids with that.
Oh, you got to cut that off.
Yeah, cut that, let that go.
You got to go to Turkey or something like that and get that filled in. But then, anyway, he was on Breakfast Club and he said what I've been saying.
Okay.
When it come to getting to it or verses, can't nobody fuck with me.
Have you been saying that, though?
No, I've been saying that. What I've been saying is it's 4 people.
Okay, there you
It's
go.
4 people that he probably couldn't.
Mount Rushmore.
That he couldn't beat.
Yeah.
That's Drake, that's
Kanye.
Wayne, that's Kanye, that's Jay-Z.
Okay, that's fair.
Right under that,
Okay.
and I could even argue that he could beat one of them.
Yeah, I know you
but
can.
right under that is T.I.
Can he be Future?
Depend on the crowd. And I don't know if Future got 20 though. Like
Get the fuck out.
What? Future got one version of 20. What if T.I. started getting this other bag? But the question also too,
Okay.
they had to go to Snoop. I was in a group chat. They was giving me shit. And they said, I named them for it, and they started naming niggas like LL Cool J and Snoop. They had to go get Pac and Big.
Yeah, dig up Pac. Yeah,
they had to go do all of that. That's like I had to dig up dead niggas.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm saying them 4,
Yeah, that's the Mount Rushmore, though.
and then it's T.I.'s next. And he taking Snoop out of there. That's what I got shit about. I said he getting Snoop.
I mean, we've already seen a Snoop versus. Number one, he went against DMX.
That is true.
So we know what he's going to play and the type of bag he going to get in.
He can't do that against T.I. He gonna lose. You gonna walk out of there with, if you do what you did against DMX with T.I., you walking out of there with an L, son.
T.I. is in the same way we had a big 3 and then we had a level underneath that. He's in the level underneath
T.I. is
that,
the
but he's
second
not
tier.
standing by himself underneath that. It's Future. It's
I'll
a pool.
I'll give you Future.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not putting Snoop on that tier.
Me neither.
Okay.
Or LL Cool J, with all due respect.
Who else would you put? You got anybody else for that tier?
Maybe Big Sean, Wale, like that caliber.
Big Sean's not on that tier.
He might be.
Ross might be on.
Oh, okay. No, Rose,
Ross.
for sure.
Ross
Ross,
might be on
you right. I agree.
Yeah, that's it. That's probably it.
It's quiet after that.
Yes. Maybe 2 Chainz.
It's quiet after
2
that.
Chainz ain't on there?
It's quiet after that.
I don't even put Kendrick. They said Kendrick. I don't even put Kendrick. I don't think Kendrick got 20 to go with somebody like T.I. We talking about like
Comments, please. T.I. versus Kendrick. Who wins? 20 for 20.
It's a wash, slick.
It's a
Slick a wash. Y'all be forgetting about Clifford Harris. I mean, that's why y'all got to watch that Breakfast Club anyway.
No, y'all just gassing Kendrick too much.
No, I mean, that's you.
That's a
but
piece
niggas
of
forget what Clifford Harris did. I'll say that.
What was he on there talking about real quick?
He was on there talking about he got a comedy special that's coming out.
We good on that.
He
Next.
got a comedy special that's coming out. He got a book that's coming. Okay. He got a new single coming with Pharrell and a new album coming out.
The King is dead.
He didn't name the name. He didn't want to get too much in there because he was there to talk about the comedy scene.
Oh, okay.
So it's on his website and all that. He did.
Okay, so he doing
did like
one of
the
them.
Louis C.K. thing.
Oh, okay, I ain't
so
mad
you
at
can
that.
you can't get it on Netflix and nothing like that.
That's
you can
smart.
only go there, pay $10 or something, $6.
Yeah.
So I might check that out.
Yeah, let me know how that go. I did see him live though, so he got my bread. I went to go see him live.
He told the
City
story.
Winery.
He told the story behind doing New York and the time he got booed when those clips
in
came out. He
Brooklyn.
told the story. That was pretty funny. So
Okay.
it was cool.
Getting
Check
booed
that out.
is really funny. Coming up on the show, guys, you won't believe how much Memphis Bleak said he was going to turn down for his catalog. Pooh Sheisty is back. We've got album reviews from 21, and the Saint Lunatics are also back. You won't believe who's EPing their project. And then B-Dot names his top rappers of 2025. We're going to discuss if he got it right or not. But first, the long-awaited, 20, 30 years in the making, Nas and Primo project dropped. It's called Light Years. The internet seems to be, I won't even say split. They seem to be down on it. No, they just down
70-30?
on it. 80-20.
Jesus.
They down on it. Right. Not trash.
Yeah.
Just not what they wanted, needed, or expected. Was it as mid as they said it was?
It was even midder.
Um,
It was even midder. Now, Understandably so. If you listen to the show, you know me. I'm not a boom bop person.
Not boom bop.
Yeah, see, I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what it is. It's some of it that I will listen to, but that definitely ain't my vibe. So I got 5, 6 songs. I was like, man, Frisbee, get this out of here. But again, that's me though.
Yeah.
I saw a clip that they did when they did an interview, him and DJ Premier, and it sounded like this on the songs that I listened to. Now I was just like, it's been so much pressure to have this since we started and the legendary collabs and stuff that we've done. What we really wanted to do is go in there as 2 grown men and just do whatever the fuck we wanted to do.
Okay.
Like we putting it out, the label ain't got to approve, and I ain't got to do all these different things. Like we want to go in there and just be able to do us, and we're in a position in our life where we can.
I can respect that.
It sounded like it. It sounded
it's
like
a passion project.
Yeah, this is a passion project. This is an indie movie.
Yeah.
This is one of those things, and I ain't mad at it. It's fine. But I know the people who are fans of this sound and have been waiting on this a long time. I got texts and they're like, man, I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm not disappointed. I didn't give 2 shits. I went on to Conway album. So it is.
I mean, listen, I'm not the deepest DJ Premier guy. Like, I'm not finna sit here and run off joints. I'm not that deep when it comes to that lane. So to me, this sounded like shit I had heard before. If anything, this sounded dated. Yeah. If this would have been the Lost Tapes Premier and Nas, maybe it wouldn't have had so much hype behind it. I don't know, because it sounded dated. And maybe I don't know if that's because the style is dated.
That's how I took it. I took it as the style. Like that's what they were trying to get back in a bag that like, oh, this is where it originated. We created from. I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear this shit.
Yeah, it didn't move me like that. Like Nas was ripping it though.
Yeah, Nas always, and people, when I be giving Nas criticism, people be trying to act like I don't think that he can rap or is a good artist. Nas is a very good artist, and he can rap. I respect his catalog. It's just not for me.
And I like the one with AZ, though. I thought they sounded good together on there for sure.
Yeah.
And there was 1 or 2, a couple concepts on there that I like, but it didn't really move me. I think the pressure from this being highly anticipated for so long, the output that he put with Hit Boy, people were like, okay, Nas finally can pick beats again. Okay, cool. Now it feels like it's a step back, and I think he would have been better served with going left field, not necessarily left field, but going with another artist, locking in with one producer like an Alchemist. Go something like that, like who's in their bag right now.
That's a good, like Conductor or some shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Go with a new. I'm obviously Alchemist not new, but I'm saying go lean more that way, and it's too much at stake with the Premier shit, bro.
That's a good point. And you've already set a precedent, like you said, with Hit Boy.
Yep.
You're on more current shit. You're doing better beats.
It was well received.
Yeah, this just sounds like, oh, I'm trying to go get back in the I can't pick beats bag, like you said. When it would have been a lot more fruitful and sounded up to date and on par with what he's been doing had he hooked up with Alchemist. Yeah. Like I want to hear Nas and Alchemist album. I'd listen to that.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
So yeah,
that'd be tough. Well, real quick, of course, this was the last project in Mass Appeal's Legend Has It series. They dropped 7 albums this year. De La Soul, Big L, Mobb Deep, Ghostface Killer, Raekwon, Slick Rick, and of course Nas and Premier. Did this hit like they? This feels like it wasn't the moment that people thought it was gonna be.
For us, I will say that for us.
No, for everyone. No one is lauding any of these projects.
People talked about that Big L. They talked about that De La Soul.
They said it came out. They said it released.
I mean, it wasn't like with that lineup. That's not a. It's going to a hit's not coming out of that.
True. No.
So you're just talking about memorable projects.
Yeah, that's all. Like I don't. Again, y'all let me know in the comments, but I haven't heard anybody being like, "Nigga, that Ghostface, nigga." That. Like this is similar to when Kanye had the 7-piece joints. He did them consecutively in 5-6 weeks. People talked about that Pusha T. People were like, "Nigga, this Pusha T crazy." People talked about that Kid See Ghost.
They talked about the Tiana Taylor.
They talked about the They talked negatively about the Nas. Like at least there was some type of.
So you don't think that's been received well anywhere?
I don't, man.
Really?
Not saying that they've been like trashed. I'm just saying that they haven't made any type of splash.
To your point, I've heard the fans that are fans of those people or of that era perceive it highly. Okay. I haven't heard it outside of that box.
Not just Nas and Premier.
I mean, because it's Nas and Premier, they don't want to shit on it, so they'll say it's okay because they big fans of that. But yeah. I kind of get what you're saying about the impact of that Mass Appeal rollout. But that's the gamble that you take when you're dealing with legacy acts like that, I think.
That's fair.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much of that would have caught on. Maybe you get a Mobb Deep one that catches on if you had did something different there, maybe. But I just don't see what could have caught on.
That Mobb Deep didn't sound good either, though. Like, it just, no one's, I didn't hear, like, I think they would have done better had they dropped consecutive weeks. It'd have been more of a movement. And I know it's not letting it breathe and you run the risk of, like, this one. That's get that. But running like how Kanye ran it, I think you make more of a splash.
More people are talking about it.
I think at minimum, you spread it out through the year, it just kind of came and went. Like you said, there's no, they won't be a single to this shit. There's not a lot of fanfare. Some people, like, obviously half of Mobb Deep not even here. Big L's not here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like members of De La Soul, True Gray not here. Like, it's. I
think when you talk about 2025, though, what people will say is that Mass Appeal did do that. They were able to put out those Legacy X 7 consecutive albums, even though it wasn't week to week, like you say, especially in a time where it's hard for anybody to make traction.
Yeah, it is. You know,
it's hard for anybody to make traction. At least they were consistently putting out music for those people that were looking for it. Okay. Yeah. Like Nas knew specifically what he was doing there. It's versus trying to catch one. So I respect it.
I just feel like there was a moment that was wasted.
Could have been bigger.
It's just I don't know. Could have been more impactful.
All right, man. 21 Savage, AB. We came here and we talked about his latest album, The Streets Is Dead.
That's not the name of it.
What's it called?
What Happened to the Streets.
That's it. I knew that. Since then, he's done an interview with Bank, and the album has came out. I want to know, did you mess with this 21?
It's okay. I thought it started out strong. To Where You From out the gate. I was like, okay. Like that lane right there, whatever gangster rap, Atlanta, YN, trap, whatever subgenre, that lane he has a strong foothold on, in my opinion. It works for him. Mm-hmm. And then the Step Brothers, I like with him and Nudie, how they flipped that DMX, Stop Being Greedy. I thought that was pretty dope too.
Okay.
And then you get some sprinkles in here. I do the Drake joint was cool. It's not one of their best though. And then
wait.
It's not one of
the Drake joint ain't one of their best. Why?
I mean, they have a whole project together.
I'm saying, what do you think was wrong with that song?
The beat was okay.
That beat is fire.
No, the beat was okay.
That's fire.
No.
Oh man, so
it was okay.
Your man's wasn't talking about nothing on that. That's what it was. Your man's came, mailed it in, lazy flow, thinking he can do that, bro. Where's the tenacity?
He can do any flow he wants.
Nah, you need to wake up. I'm telling you, man, you keep playing around.
But the album is cool. I will say it's forgettable. I did like some of the skits.
Christ.
I like some of the skits.
I like the interludes between.
The interludes in between. Yeah. I did like that. That was a nice touch. The album, the rollout wasn't as fleshed out as I thought it was going to be, but it was just it was okay. It was just okay.
I was too excited about this, man.
No, I don't believe that.
Because of what we talked about previously with the title of it, what's going on in the industry now with the Young Thug stuff that happened, I thought, and this is on me, I ain't blaming Young Thug for
the
this.
Big Bank interview was
the Bank interview. I thought this was going to be a more introspective album.
That's your fault.
Towards the title. That's all on me. I don't know why that happened.
He not that cold of a yeah.
But no. On his last two albums, it's been a more soulful, introspective view. The other stuff was mixed in there. It's been more.
Yeah.
So I thought he was going to make a left turn and go all the way on this one. But again, that's on me.
Not with a knife in the middle of your head.
That's on me. Now, he told me right off the bat, where you from, then nah, you was incorrect. This is not what this is going to be. This is old 21. Nigga, if you ain't here for it. So I accepted that from Wham. I did like a couple of them as well. The song with Lil Baby was banging to me.
That was cool.
I like the song with Lotto, and I like the song with Glorilla. I think that was smart to have.
I don't like the Glorilla song, though.
I like the Glorilla song. I think that's an outside song. I think that's like they're gonna play this in the strip clubs. They're gonna play this outside. It's gonna be on the reels and the TikToks and all of that stuff. That's what the Glorilla was gonna do. And he did a good job of letting both of them just close it out. Like I ain't even. Y'all can have this. Really. I just want it for my streams and my numbers.
Facts.
So again, it was on me about the expectations that I had for the album, which were not met at all with that interview. What was going on in the title of the album, that did not meet my expectations. But it is cool, like you said. It's 21 Savage. You know what you're getting when you get a 21 Savage album. He done what he does, beats banging, like it's cool.
Number 14. If they call you and say, I want to sample R. Kelly's I Wish, are you?
That's crazy. I couldn't believe it when I was listening to it.
That's the safest R. Kelly song, though, to be
I ain't
fair.
mad at him, though. Like, I ain't mad at him.
You got to sleep on that, though. I ain't gonna lie. I would have had to think about that.
Really? You ain't just going, you ain't just doing it? If you his team, you ain't just like, I don't know about that.
We got to sleep on that.
So we can't sample no R. Kelly music.
Is it worth it? Is the juice worth the squeeze? That's all I'm saying.
If you make a banger,
shit.
you make a banger, you get, all right.
Nah, you not.
What?
My mind is telling me no, bro. You're not flipping.
You know what you got to do? You got to get like a little known B-side R. Kelly joint that's banging.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can.
And then people have to be like, "Oh shit, that's where that came."
Now
from.
you can flip that.
But the I wish joint is that's aggressive. That's super aggressive.
Ooh.
But I don't know if I agree with you if we can't sample R. Kelly.
I don't know if I don't know if it's worth it. That's all. Would you make it? Okay.
Can you play an R. Kelly song in the verses? If he on the hook.
That's risky. We played one at Crazy Convos though. I ain't gonna lie. It was a safe space though.
It went up too.
We thinking how it did slick. We was like, hey, this is a safe space. So yeah, it's tricky.
I'm telling you.
I don't know if I'm putting all that money in there. You got to pay for the beat, you shoot a video.
Oh, R. Kelly has to give me that for free. I'm not paying him.
You put money on his books and shit.
Hey, I might send you a sandwich or something, nigga, on your commissary. Yeah, I'm not paying. He can't be busting head for the samples. You can't. If you R. Kelly, you got to read the room. Like, nah. I'm really doing you a favor, man. I just made this banger. I'm gonna throw a little something on your books, bro. You just sit back and be cool. That people ain't still hating you.
He flipped that out. I was like, damn, that's funny in the motherfucker.
I couldn't believe it when I heard that. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's my shit too. Back in the day, I was that shit.
And the remix too.
Remix was fire too.
Yes.
Next up, man, Pooh Sheisty, fresh out the bean.
Yes, sir.
Drops his first song, FDO. Of course, if you don't know what that means, first day out. That's obviously a trend in hip hop now. The internet's saying like, hey, this might be one of the best first day out joints ever. We can or can't debate that. That's fine. But
it's not a debate.
What?
It ain't.
No, I'm about to say,
nothing gonna beat that T Grizzly.
That's what I was about to say.
T Grizzly and Gucci, right? Like that's gonna be 1-2.
T Grizzly 1
and Gucci 1B. It ain't 1A, but it's 1B. That Gucci first day out is 1. He started it. He started the movie.
He made it a hot line.
Nah.
T Grizzly made it a hot song.
He did.
Literally.
I'll give him that. Nothing ain't talking about
because it charted. So like that's what this one is charting now.
Number
so
one.
it's like it's going crazy. Is the internet overreacting? Are they gassing it? Or are you saying like, nah, this is one of them ones? Or is he back at least?
I think it's more him being back.
Okay.
And there's a large crowd of people that haven't been getting this sound.
That's
They ain't been getting with because niggas are scared to do it. They don't want to go to jail.
That's true.
Pooh Sheisty's like, fuck it, I just got out.
Yeah.
And I'll go back, I guess he willing to say, because
Damn.
he talking that shit in his song. You mentioned it doing well online, #1 across all genres.
For sure.
First
chart on
#1,
Billboard.
first #1 charting rap song in 3 months.
Yeah.
So I think that there's a need for this when you don't have Lil Durk's out, you don't have Lil Baby putting out consistent music, even though you said he was doing shit on a weekly basis. I still ain't seen none of those.
They ain't hitting.
I don't know what happened to those. 21 Savage just put an album out, but it ain't doing and moving the needle like this. Pooh Sheisty been outside. He's showing people I'm out. I'm doing this, that, and the third. I'm doing interviews. I'm the same Pooh Sheisty. It ain't no different. I'm changed from jail shit. Like, nah, nigga. I'm with the shit. I'm going to rap about being with the shit, and I'm going to take what come with being with the shit. And that's what people are responding to. People love this. People love shit like this. We've seen the phenomenons from the dude with the colored hair to Chief Keef to whatever it may be. People gravitate towards this, and they finally have an authentic source from it, and you seeing a response.
Yeah, I thought this shit was banging. I like the song.
And the song's banging.
Yeah, this shit was banging.
And the song banging.
Shout out to my guy Bird. He hit me. He said, if you're a YN and you're gonna go down this lane, this is how I need to sound.
Hey, facts.
Yeah, this how it need to sound like this.
Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, if it's gonna appeal to everybody, I would. Yeah.
And I'm glad that because Pooh Sheisty was unique. Like he wasn't out here with the Migos flow and what you typically heard from a Southern act. Of course, he from Memphis, and that's when Memphis was like Moneybag, all that they was cooking. Gotti was, he had that shit going crazy. So to hear him come out, still at least voice still sound the same, thank God, because we know what happens to a lot of artists when they come out. Boosie, Shine, the voice don't hit the same,
That's true.
and it's over with.
That's true.
So, and the content's still there. Like the YN shit still is a thing.
Yeah.
So like,
and he leaning into it.
He
one of the few niggas now that's like, man, I'm doing this shit.
Yeah, he leaning. And there's a couple lines in there that were clever, but again, you have to have some clever, authentic, believable street shit in it. Like it hit.
And I love the intro, like with his mom, like that.
Oh yeah,
you can tell how he carried himself and what people are telling him. They're like, nah, I'm that dude. I looked at a stream with him and Ben the Don. No, Ben the Don, the little stream of Twitch stuff.
Yeah.
He sit down with them for like hours. Cause the streams last forever. Like he was with Big 30 and some girl.
You
with
watched
them
all
too.
of it too. That's crazy.
I broke it up, but I did because it was fascinating to me. He just like unbothered. Like he don't give two. Like of course Ben and Don funny, so they was joking on each other and shit. But he didn't come off. He just come off as a nigga that's comfortable in his own skin. I think that's what people are responding to.
Yeah.
Like he was joking on Ben and joke. Like it was just like they met some Instagram models on the way into the studio.
Yeah, send me that time.
And they asked to take some pictures with her. They looked like they was OnlyFans models, to be honest with you. One of them asked to take a picture with, and she was like, "Who is you?" You like, she was like, "Who is you again?" He was like, "Bitch, what you talking?" Like he one of those. Like, bitch, fuck you mean? Who am I again? Fuck you. Like I had them people.
Who am I again was disrespectful though.
But he responded to it like he didn't do too much.
Yeah.
Or nothing, but it was like a nigga will respond. They were like, bitch, I got all this jewelry on, and it looked good too. Like the video and all of this shit that he's done, it looked good. So I think he's doing the right thing on his way out.
I wonder if he gonna mess with Gucci. How involved
he shouted him out in the stream.
Oh, okay.
But it really sounded like he on his own.
Okay.
I'm doing my own thing. I ain't worried about none
smart.
of that. Yeah,
that's probably smart. I watched a little bit of him on $1 Million Worth of Game, and apparently I didn't know this, but they had an interview previously before he went in.
Yeah.
Not knowing he was going in, but I'm just saying that's the time we talking about. And Wallow was telling him, he was talking about how he had hit him up and was like, "Hey man, you staying out of trouble, this and the third," and Sheisty was like, "Yeah, no, I'm chilling, I'm cool, and I ain't really doing nothing." Man, they talked, and he brought that up, and he's like, "Bro, I remember I reached out to you, this and the third," and Pooh Sheisty was like, "Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was lying like a motherfucker." He was like, "But when I was sitting inside, I was thinking about the shit you was telling me though."
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like I thought about it.
That's authentic. That's
real.
Like that. We don't see that much authentic stuff today. Speaking of another first day out, before we move on, did you listen to that Max B?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought Max B sounded. He didn't sound the same. He sounded like he's off beat or something. Like it didn't. He sounded rusty.
He started too quick, like on that beat. It sounded like it was going. Yeah.
He made French Montana sound decent.
The song, right? I was like, damn, French done got better, but it was just because Max is. I like the composure, like how the song is composed. Like it's banging, but
it had potential. But he sounded a little rusty.
He should have did one more before he tried to do. He went too big.
I agree.
It's a way too big of a swing.
I agree.
Next, we got your man's 50 Cent, who you say is the police. Y'all,
Officer 50.
Y'all go check out who gave y'all a podcast. 50 is thinking about or doing a series on Young Dolph. Are you here for this, AB?
Yeah, it's called The King of Memphis, which is...
He lives to fuck with people.
Hey, that shit dirt. I see that's the thing I don't like.
He live to fuck with people, man.
But see that's going rile shit. Whatever. He the police. King of Memphis. He's producing it. The focus is on Young Dolph's life, career, independence, and legacy, ensuring the narrative is true to the streets and his story. He's working directly with Young Dolph's family and his label PRE. So let's assume, because the series, I'm assuming, is like how BMF was, or how just like Snowfall or whatever the case may be.
Is that kind of?
Yeah, it's not like a document. It didn't say docu-series or nothing like that.
So it's a drama to tell you.
That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So if I'm hearing that, then I'm here for it, and this is why. We talk about all the time on the show. Every time we get something like that, it's always L.A. or it's New York. We never get any like street tale in the South, in the Midwest. Can we get Atlanta once? I mean, I know obviously we got Atlanta with Donald Glover, but that's not what we're talking about.
Else, yeah.
We got rap shit in Miami, but that's not necessarily what we talk about.
That was probably the closest thing to it.
And it was good too.
Yeah.
Memphis? We never get Memphis. First 48, the only thing they shooting in Memphis. We get something that's showing the Memphis side of things. Maybe maybe we get a Chicago side. When we get like a real street Atlanta side. Like that's what I'm here for. Again, I know it's 50, so my expectations are going to be limbo low, because I don't know how goofy he's gonna make it. I don't know who he gonna have playing niggas. That's the problem. But just on the thought of it and just the concept, give me some Down South Street episode by episode shit. I'm here for it. Sign me up for it.
That's the only selling point for me if you're saying it's a drama series.
That's a fact.
Like it ain't. I'm not doing. I'm not doing no more BMFs or Powers with 50 no more, bro. Like I'm good. I don't like. it's good. I don't know if you watched the Diddy doc yet, but that shit was well done.
Yeah.
So I was
it looked like he wasn't behind it.
Yeah, like, I didn't even know 50 had nothing to do. When you say executive producer, like, damn, for real? But I would rather see that about Dolph. Like, take that as serious, in my opinion, even though I know Puff and Dolph are two different animals.
Right.
But I would still like to see Dolph presented in that format because I don't think 50's a good storyteller in the other format. You know how obsessed I was with the BMF story. Like, I read the book. I couldn't watch one episode.
Yeah.
Like,
the documentary was fire too.
The documentary was good. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's a better storyteller from a documentary standpoint, where his hand's not all over it, but he can probably offer some insight. Do some the voiceovers be cold. Like, he good at those.
Yeah.
But as far as him taking something and making it another drama, I don't ever want to see him do that again after what he did to BMF.
Maybe he learned his lesson with this. Like, maybe he got around the right people with the Puff. Yeah, maybe he got around. Maybe it's elevated instead of Tyler Perry looking shit.
I hope so.
Maybe
if that's the case, then yes. If it's a better people of TV producers around him, writers around him, then yes. And I don't want to shit on all of them because Raising Kanan is good. It's higher quality stuff, but it still ain't what I would want to see Dolph shit.
So, and 50 is, I see what he's doing, and I'm not mad. I'm not mad at this if he's doing it correctly. But he's trying to scoop up and tell, kind of almost like what Irv was slick trying to do.
Yeah, tell
some
stories.
of the hip hop. Yeah, tell our stories. Yeah. Irv did it with the tales, with songs, and which that really didn't hit like it probably should have. 50's trying to do that now. I know he was trying to get like, at one point he was trying to get like Snoop's story. It was somebody's story he was trying to do something similar. So I get it, but just don't BMF it. That's all. Don't BMF it. BMF was okay out the gate though. It was okay.
It was not.
Now once you kind of saw what it was, but then it jumped the shark.
As soon as I saw what it was, I didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
I feel like BMF just got such a good story. You could tell it a lot better than how he was presented. But to your point, one I would accept him doing, as you were talking, I was thinking about cultures and things that we hardly ever see, keeping it down south. If he did one like about DJ Screw and the whole like syrup culture and the slow down music, I could watch that in a
BMF setting.
BMF, like Wu-Tang is what it should be like when they made that Wu-Tang show.
Yeah, the All-American.
Because that was, so something like that around the whole drink culture and how that shit blew up with DJ Screw. Because there was so many artists that he worked with.
Of course, yeah.
That shit would be fire.
So maybe then if the Dolph thing looks like the Wu-Tang thing, that'd be cool.
That would.
Okay.
If he could do it like that. So maybe
he can pull that off. That ain't.
Yeah, that ain't highbrow at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That ain't prestige
the
TV.
Bar it's right there.
But it was doable.
It's reachable.
Yeah.
It's very reachable.
That's fair. Let's keep it New York, man. Ebro in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's the radio show at Hot 97. Ebro, Peter Rosenberg, Laura Stiles. R.I.P. to Ebro in the morning show. Dunzo, pour out a little liquor. It's a wrap. My question to you, is this a sign of the times? Because Joe did kind of say, like, the podcast, radio show, shit looking kind of iffy, or did the show just not have enough motion?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think the show didn't have enough motion. I like Ebro. I think he's...
As in like an interviewer?
Yeah, I think his style is good. I like the personality Ebro as well. I think he asks solid questions. He's in depth. So...
He'll press you too, like...
And he'll press you. Yeah. He ain't letting you get away with bullshit. But I just don't think that fits in, like, growing a... I don't know if it's true, but Axe said their rating's been down the last 10 years. So at some point, they just got you there because you're Ebro. Yeah. And they just got new ownership, so I'm assuming that they tired of it and probably want something that's more lively in the morning than Ebro, Rosenberg, and Styles. I'm not sure who they will replace him with, but if I were them, I'd try to save radio, I would jump off into that streaming world or something. I would jump off in there and, like, Kai probably wouldn't do this. But you get Casanat in the morning.
That's too much money, though.
That's too much for them.
Too much bread.
It's going to make the money, though. It's going to make a lot of money.
Ooh.
I would try to get one of them streaming niggas to take his place. But they say, have they named this replacement?
Nah. But the show, well, I know in the interim, Flex is going to be doing something. But, again,
that's the same thing. You're just swapping one thing out for the other, same thing.
That's interesting. So the show launched in 2012. It's funny you mentioned that they weren't making any money. That's because, bro, when is the last time? I
ain't listened to the radio so long. I don't even know the radio station's down here no more.
But neither do I. Like the FM shits, you can cancel that.
I wouldn't know what to go to listen to.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, when is the last interview that went viral? When is the last clip? Like, what's the last moment that came from that show? Like, they just didn't have enough. I seen Wale recently kind of pressed Ebro about how he was talking about Uzi. That was the last thing I seen, and that really didn't. That lived for 5 minutes. Bro, they don't have enough moments, bro.
I didn't even know they did that show every day. That's what
I'm saying.
Lack of, to your point, to that lack of moments.
No juice.
Like Breakfast Club interview, even though I don't watch that, I still am aware of who's been on there because of the clips that are cut from it. I don't know if that makes their social media team better or they're just creating better moments, but it always pop up, and then I'll watch some of it if I think it's interesting. I ain't done that with them.
Bro, I can't tell you the last. You just watch T.I. shit on Breakfast Club.
Because, of course, T.I., I'm going to watch it. But like you said, I just watched the whole interview, not skipping through it, and it didn't bother me. If he was on Ebro shit, I don't know if I would have watched it.
Well, for those who are sad that it's going away, you can smile a little bit because...
You got his Apple show?
The Ebro Laura Rosenberg show is coming to YouTube.
To YouTube?
Yes.
Interesting. Because I think he was trying to go hard on them people, right? At one point, Ebro. He was trying to go hard on streamers and podcasters.
Who is asking for the
Ebro
Laura Rosenberg show?
The people that was listening to the morning show.
No one was listening to that shit. That's what I'm saying. That's why they wouldn't get no fucking money.
You ain't going to give one. He got a show on Apple, too.
No one watches the Ebro show on Apple TV.
They don't.
Fuck no. What are we talking about? No one watches that shit, dude. No one talks about it. There's no moments. No one sits on the couch. No one cares, dude.
Are you suggesting that he just be done with media, hip hop media? You think it's over for Ebro?
He might need to pack it up. He might. Nobody wants to hear his debates on shit because what happens is I think he's too personally involved with. When people get personally involved with acts, you either get labeled a hater or the dick rider. That's the one of them two things. And it's too tough in our culture to be non-biased but fair without getting labeled. Because then once you get labeled something, nobody wants to listen to you for that.
That's interesting as hell that you say that. So I'm not disagreeing, but it's hard to wrap my head around because you're so used to seeing Ebro in this space.
Yeah.
But as you say it and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, what's the last time I enjoyed something he did?
Bruh.
And even though I like him probably more than Charlamagne, but I still enjoy shit that Charlamagne do.
It's entertaining.
Yeah.
Like could he be like a Combat Jack? But even then, he'd probably interject his opinion too much. Like, that's the thing. Like, Combat Jack was...
You talking about, like, interview style?
Yeah,
one-on-one?
One-on-one, take it from the top. You know what I'm saying? Linear. How did it start? How did we get here where we at type shit?
I don't know if I want to hear Ebro do that, to be honest with you.
Yes. He want to be... that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Man, that's a good point.
It's a wrap, man. But, hey, y'all check out Ebro, Laura,
Why him and
Rosenberg
Ack
show.
don't like each other? Why is Ack fucking with him?
I don't know. I think he might have had a thing about streamers or something. I'm not 100% sure. But real quick, your thing about streamers for the radio show?
Yeah, that's if they want to save it, they should take them bags. That Casanat nigga, being the Don, the I Show Speed nigga, all of them niggas.
What if it was in that format though? Like it looked like they was, but it was the radio show. They was at the radio station instead of obviously like wherever they
had the stuff with the stream.
Tough.
Fire.
And then like the guests come in and
that's what then they play music in between and shit.
That should be hard.
Y'all welcome.
That should be
because people will fuck with that.
Nah,
and
be
people
hard.
had their shit pulled up if they did. Like,
tough,
man. Absolutely, man. Well, best of luck to you guys out there. Next, AB. Yeah. Memphis Bleak, I listened to a podcast, Rock Solid lately. He had Benny Siegel on there, a real good episode.
Yep.
Memphis Bleak said that Jay-Z told him, never sell his masters. Not even for $100 million, AB.
Never.
Now, if you were him, if you were Malik, would you listen to Hov?
Hey, man. That's one of them situations where I know that's his man's.
Yeah.
And he probably is torn between, like, if this nigga give me this advice and then I go directly against it, I ain't getting no more invites to none of them rooms, none of the fanatic
He's still in the
VIP invites.
He still be in the wheel, though. He might take him out the wheel.
He might take him out the wheel. But I got 100 M's in my pocket, though. So do I need to be in the wheel? Do I need to be at the fanatic party, the all-white party, the exclusive Illuminati fucking party? Do I need to be in that if I got 100 in my pocket? I don't know. He was talking to Eric Sermon, and Eric Sermon was agreeing with him. He was like, bro, never sell that shit. And
you heard that story he told?
About the Weeknd song?
Yeah.
Yeah,
getting that check for that.
Because he told that on Bootleg Kev about maybe 2 years ago. He said he get $250,000 every 4 months off of the Weeknd and 21 Savage sampling that I Don't Want to Know. He did the drums to that in '86.
I just did the drums.
Bruh, they took the little beat, the little drum to it.
Yeah.
He owns 4% of the song. He gets $250,000 every 4 months. So when you hear stories like that,
So that's $1 million a year. Damn it.
bruh, he made the beat 30 years ago, dude. And they got, we're not even gonna count what he got from Puff and Mario Winans doing it. He been eating off this.
If he got paid by them though.
Yeah, assuming that the business was good. But so when someone's sitting next to you telling you that, I get it. And if you're not pressed, if you're not hurting, okay, then you have the flexibility to not have to take everything. Then do that. But 100 M's is 100 M's, dog.
You make
at the end of the day,
that's solid.
rock solid.
How, but team. I think I took this another way though.
Oh shit.
I took this in the sense of Jay being like, I gotta throw a shot first. Nigga, nobody's coming to you for no big check for your masters. Please.
That's so disrespectful.
So you don't have to worry about it. But if they do me some respect and come holler at me first, I'm gonna make sure you took care of.
Okay.
Either I'm gonna buy them from you and give you a better deal than they would have got you.
That's not gonna happen.
He might.
Why?
That's his man. He been knowing Bleak. Bleak said Jay's been knowing him since he was 10 years old. They mamas grew up together.
Still not buying your masters.
If they were, if the white people come in trying to give you $100 million for it, Hov, I feel like Hov is saying, if they gonna give you $100 million, go through me first, and I'm gonna make sure the deal what it need to be. But don't never sell it to them.
Okay.
If it get hot and it get worth it, then come holler at me if you want to do something with it.
Yeah.
But right now, nigga, you just keep that shit.
Cause he said he done got the phone calls and remember it's been a streak of people selling their shit off. So but what is Bleak's?
I was gonna say like, Hov probably don't feel like it's worth it right now. So he telling him now, just hold on, just sit on it for a little bit, and if it do go up,
how? Somebody might sample. You never know though. All it takes is like
Eric Church
exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody sample what Bleak song is.
Is that your chick? I don't know.
Okay, well, that's true.
Yeah, is that your chick? Maybe.
Or the one with T.I. and Trick Daddy.
Here.
Around here, that shit was hard.
What else you got?
That's it though. It's a ride on you. You ain't got to think too hard. It's over with.
Do you know them niggas sit there and Benny Siegel honestly was telling Bleak that Bleak was as cold as he was? With a straight face, he told Bleak that.
Memphis Bleak.
With a straight face, he told Memphis Bleak, yeah, I remember when I got there, I was worried. We was on the same. I was like, nigga, when did you get there? What the fuck was I at? How did I miss that period of Bleak career when he was as good as Benny Siegel?
Yeah, that never happened.
That was never a thing.
That was just, they was just drunk in their homeboy feelings.
They told some good stories, some good, as you were fans of Rockefeller like I was. It was a good nostalgic interview. It was good to hear them talk. They talked about everything, like even when he was trying to go hard on Jay, and it's good to hear it because Bleak know Jay and still in contact with him. Like it was good, man. It was very entertaining.
I might need to tap into that rock solid, man.
Yeah. He keeps some good people on there that give you them old Rockefeller stories too.
But that name does that run out though? That has an expiration
date. He got about 5 more people, and Hov got to be one of them. Like it's about 5 more people that can be on there before he be doing the Expeditions League. So it's about 5 ones.
Man, next up, before we get to these wins and losses, man, and this is the last episode of the year because Christmas and New Year's are back-to-back weeks.
Sure are.
So, salute to that.
So we'll talk about when we get back. We'll give y'all a recap on 2025.
And we'll have our top 10 and all
that good stuff that you guys
but before we get out of here, Saint Lunatics, your favorite rap group of all time.
One of them.
Wow. Nelly was on stage. Awesome. Going off the juice.
She was lit.
Yeah, he was super lit. Shirt off. This nigga, he was turned.
Facts.
He almost hugged Ashanti off the stage. Dude, I like, dude, relax, calm down, dude.
That nigga was singing her song. She right there, bro. Just give her the mic, bro. We'd rather hear her sing.
So I don't know if this was the juice talking or what, but he said there's a Saint Lunatics album. They are back. And it will be executive produced by Metro Boomin, who, of course, is a St. Louis native.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's from there. Oh. Are you signing up for the St. Lunatics Metro Boomin project in 2026?
It's not an announcement at all. Like, I don't know what Nelly was thinking, doing. He was off. Yeah, you asked, was he off the juice? Yes, he was off the juice. He was drunk. Bro, we do not care, bro. I know. Shout out to Murphy Lee, friend of the show. He's been on deck before. Facts. He used to be one of my favorite rappers.
For sure. That's crazy.
I do not dare. I have zero And I'm a Nelly fan.
For sure.
I have zero desire in hearing this. I don't care about it. It's disrespectful for the people that bought tickets for you to stop the show and mention this. I'm gonna be for real with you, bro. Like, what are you talking, bro? Shout out to Metro Boomin, man, for throwing them a bone, man.
What would that even sound like?
I was just gonna say the only reason I'm gonna listen to it because I want to know what that sounds like in 2025, if it ever come out.
If Metro can cook up something even remotely solid for them.
Yeah, you got to have another conversation about Metro.
And we got to talk about Metro differently.
Yeah, you got to have another conversation. If he can put out a banger EP with the Saint Lunatics in 2026, some more respect need to be put on Metro.
In fact, no, 100%. Yeah. So I'm interested from that perspective. I was never a big Saint Lunatics guy.
Ali ain't gonna be there, is
he? Who's asking for Ali, dude? Let's be honest.
I had that. Was it Heavy Starch?
Yes, you bought that shit too.
I bought the Heavy Starch.
With your hard-earned money.
Yeah, I bought that. I bought that Murphy Lee. I bought that Saint Lunatics.
That's crazy.
I bought that first and that second Nelly.
And you got that sweatsuit too. You're not gonna stop at the first and second Nelly.
I did buy that sweatsuit.
You bought the double disc Nelly, dude.
You didn't stop at the first. I definitely bought that sweatsuit.
Was alright though on the low though. Are you bullshit?
It was better than people thought.
Tough. It is. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But I'm interested to hear what it sounds like by this much though. Just because I want to see what can Metro do. How can he make it cinematic? Cause you listen to shit he do with 21, that should be hard.
Facts.
But can you do that with Nelly? Like Nelly he not cooking like that. So I don't know. And what do Murphy Lee sound like now? And I say it's cool that they got back together though, because apparently there was some friction.
Even with
I think Murph always been cool though.
Yeah. So I don't even know. Keywan. Man, did I know that?
It's crazy. You had the Keywan so double disc, nigga.
I didn't buy it. I don't think he came out with no album.
No, I don't think he did.
And that other dude, didn't he? City Spud, the one that was in jail.
Oh, City Spud, yeah.
I think he out now.
Do he rap?
I thought he did.
Bruh.
I don't know. Shit. He featured on one of the albums, so yeah, I think he was trying to.
He's featured on one of the albums.
Hey, man, shout out to Metro Boomin and the Saint Lunatics, man. Before we get to these wins and these losses, AB, your man's B-Dot dropped his top rappers of 2025. Your thoughts on the list?
Let's count them down. Number 10, Lloyd Banks.
Oh, my God.
Number 9, Ransom. Number 8, 2 Chainz. 7, Larry June. 6, Bodie James. 5, Wale. 4, Jid. 3, with the bronze medal, Joey Badass. 2, with the silver, Nas. Number 1, gold medal, Clips. He cheated with Clips and got both of them on there.
That was a cheat code.
It was. I would say this. The first name that I immediately was like, where is this at? Where is this person at? It was 2 people that jumped out to me. Because when I saw Joey Badass, I was like, where's Ray Vaughn? Because I understand Joey Badass. He did do his thing. He was.
Yeah.
When he was doing, I'm taking on the whole West Coast, whatever. He was spitting. But I thought Ray Vaughn was holding his own too, and he dropped a better project than Joey Badass did.
He did. That Ray Vaughn banging too.
That shit tough. So I was wondering where was he at, and then I was wondering where G Herbo was at, because G Herbo has been rapping all year. Now I ain't necessarily. Well, no, his solo project was actually pretty straight too. It didn't make a lot of waves, but it was straight. But he been on features. Hell, he on that damn. He on that 21. I thought he ripped that.
He did, and that you listen to Conway.
He on that Conway too.
He killed that Conway, yeah. And he got that song with Lil Baby he killed.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He been ripping shit this year.
That is true.
So I'm kind of like, damn, no G Herb, no honorable mention?
B-Dot don't pay attention to that shit.
Clearly, because he has Ransom and Lloyd Banks on him.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can tell. Is he from New York?
Ransom?
No, I don't know.
He Jersey, New
He
York.
from Jersey, but where's B-Dot from? Do you know?
Look at this list, dude. Let's take a wild
he from
fucking
New York?
guess.
Okay, no wonder. That's why Lloyd Banks is on here. Not no disrespect to Lloyd Banks. He might be rapping his ass off. But
Lloyd Banks do still got it.
That's fine. But I ain't heard shit.
No one has.
Like you had to go find. Well, whatever. Anyway, I was with you in the G Herbo thought. That was 100% where I was with. But I'm gonna be a little biased as well. And if you put a group on here, like Clips, Step Brothers would be on here for me.
Oh, for sure.
Don Tripp and Starlito would definitely be on this list if he was tapped in.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If you're not tapped in, I can see you putting Lloyd Banks and Ransom on here. No disrespect to them, but this year,
they've been cooking.
Like Don Tripp especially and Lito. Yeah. Shout out to them. They was just on the Joe Budden podcast. Yeah, that
was super dope. So love to see that. Happy birthday, Lito, man. We see you.
Happy belated birthday too. That was a great look. So, but yeah, I would definitely have Step Brothers on this list somewhere.
10,000%. He said this list was based on skill, songs, features, and presence. So it's not even necessarily based on an album. Like he didn't say like body of work.
Yeah, G Herbo has to be on here too.
Yeah, I was like, what?
That's just overlooking him.
Other than that, other than G Herbo Step Brothers, and I debate Ray Vaughn, I'm not super pressed on that. Those are the ones I would swap out. So I guess 7 out of 10. That ain't bad. I get to him.
Yeah, he got it.
Nas shouldn't be on here though, respectfully.
Who would you put on here instead of Nas?
I don't know. I would one of them people we just named.
Would you put Glorilla on here?
No.
You wouldn't put Glorilla on here?
No, really.
Lotto neither?
No.
Interesting.
Nah, not this year.
Cardi? Definitely not.
Nah. Even though her project was dope, but nah.
That shit came and went. There was no presence.
I mean, everything comes and goes, bro. For the most part.
Until it don't.
Nah.
Until somebody changed that shit back, because it didn't used to.
Everything comes in. We got too many distractions, bro. We were just on here talking about Landman before we came on. Yeah. You know what I've been doing? If Landman didn't exist, I'd be listening to other shit.
You got podcasts, books.
That's what I'm
TV.
saying. So that's the difference.
That makes sense.
Let us know who y'all got in y'all top 10 or who he left out of the top 10 that you would have on there. Wins and losses time, man. Your boy Peasy, let's take it to Detroit. Mm-hmm. He shows off a receipt for $103,000 at his night out in Miami. Is this a flex?
Where did he go?
Some place called Kiki's
This
Lounge.
was at one place?
Yeah.
I mean, Miami's expensive.
What did you order, nigga?
So it's fine that you want to spend $103,000. I just don't get the flex in it, like trying to show people that you got. It's Peasy. I expect you to have.
You expect Peasy to spend $103,000 at a night out at the lounge?
I think he probably was just as shocked as anybody else that read it was if he posted it on IG.
You gotta write them all. You gotta write all that off.
It has to be a write-off. That has to be a business dinner write-off. But then they coming for that though. That audit coming for that. You write that off?
Yeah,
we want to see. We want to see pictures of that shit.
Facts.
103,000 at a line. Dang.
It's an L, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
What's L about it? Spending 103,000 out?
Yeah, for food and liquor. Like you just got finesse for the bottles and the VIP set. You got finesse.
You could have threw your own party for 50.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it would have been
fired.
Could have on the fucking yacht, dude. If you gonna blow a bag like that, like it just. That's not a flex to me.
That's why I said I wouldn't post it.
Yeah,
like even if I could have, even if I was like hurt by it, like god damn.
Yeah,
or if I had it and it wasn't nothing, because if I had it and it wasn't nothing, I wouldn't post it. Like it just what we doing? Like we do this. Like if you move
this is every other night,
if you move like that, then it's like, bro, what the fuck we putting it on Instagram for? Like
you posted it for
I did this. I did this shit Thursday.
Exactly.
So it becomes less of a flex when you put it on Instagram.
103.
Somebody got to go tell somebody about that. For that to be like,
that's nuts. Speaking of, this need to be like an urban legend type
like,
shit.
We was in there, Peasy was in there, man. Nigga, they brought the whole kitchen out, nigga. The waiters was just standing, they was walking around his table.
He could have bought the restaurant, dude.
He could have bought several restaurants. We could have franchised some shit.
Speaking of food, your man Bow Wow, he was on a podcast. He said he's never in his life had red meat or pork.
That makes sense.
No, it does not.
He grew up rich.
So? Nigga, rich niggas eat burgers? What are you talking about?
I could see Bow Wow being one of those niggas, he a pescatarian or some shit like that. Oh, I only eat fish. Right,
you might have gotten to a point where you had that, but
so you talking about when he was a kid or something?
Yes.
He was a kid star, he had handlers. They probably wouldn't let him eat that shit.
What? You didn't go to McDonald's? You had one Happy Meal?
No.
What? I'm Bow Wow, nigga. We going to McDonald's.
Your boy said something similar to this. Your man's got his change took. Young Bird.
Berg. He never had a sandwich.
See, same shit.
Because he grew up with chefs and shit, though.
Rich kid, too. I understand.
Too, fuck both of them, too.
I understand these little privileged kids showing us they privileged. They don't even know they show. They think they flexing, but it's just like, I grew up a privileged kid. I believe him. It's an L.
Eating a burger is not, you don't have to be privileged. You go to McDonald's, too.
I'm assuming that his mama.
Bacon? What?
I'm assuming his mama of his people don't eat red meat. That's what I'm assuming, and it was passed down.
He just forgot, bro.
You don't think? I promise. You think
he's had a pepperoni? He's had a fucking pepperoni pizza, dude. I promise you.
I don't think so, bro. I can see it. He's been Bow Wow his whole life.
What does that mean?
They can afford to eat good shit. Like it's part of the problem with people eating the way they eat is because they can't afford it. He can afford this shit.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
So
I'm just saying, you went to a nice ass, fancy ass $103,000 restaurant and they had a fucking pepperoni pizza on the menu.
You ate a fish.
You
had salmon.
Wagyu. You had something, dude. Last but not least, your man Saigon was dancing on Ebro's show, Ebro in the Morning's grave. Said he hindered a lot of artists' careers. That's what he get.
I seen this is a loss.
Damn.
I seen a tweet in response to this that said Saigon had a album that came out with all Just Blaze beats and a Kanye West beat.
Yep.
And no one cared because it was Saigon. And I thought that was the perfect tweet to this. Like, even if Ebro had, we don't want to hear from you because he ain't the reason that you there.
Yeah.
You're not telling me that, oh, if it wasn't for Ebro, I'd be like, you'd be Saigon. That's who you'd be. I'm sorry, bro. Like, and that's cool. You was in Entourage and everything. That's fine. But no.
Yeah, putting it all on one person, no one man can have all that power, and I doubt that Ebro had it. I get it. You in New York, it's a big market. I get it. Hot 97 is a big radio station. Bro, it ain't that. Not with the internet. The internet been out for a minute.
Bro, he was on Entourage when it was popping.
For sure.
And they had a reocurring role.
Slick, yeah, for sure.
Like, what we talking about, bro?
Sure.
Ebro? We blaming Ebro.
Yeah, we can't give him all that.
Come on, bro.
On deck of the week, man, shout out to DMatic707. The reason why he's not on every platform referring to Game talking about this project is because it's a mixtape album. I think he will do it for the official album next year, which is rumored to be Documentary 3.
Well, he's been doing it.
He been outside?
Yeah, you ain't saying some retarded shit he been
saying?
He
was on Shannon Sharp.
Crazy shit he been saying.
Yeah.
Now, he was on something else, too, though.
He was on Shannon Sharp saying he was the best rapper from Compton.
Yeah. He was saying it was okay to date your dead homeboy girlfriend. Or not even your homeboy ain't even got to be dead. Like your homeboy ex. It's cool to date them. It's okay to cheat if your girl never find out. Like he been outside. Wow. He been in his game bag. He said that Michael Jackson called him about 50 and the beef.
The
nigga said
that's the game. That's game bag for sure.
The nigga said somebody called him and told him, "Hey, Michael Jackson want to talk to you."
Bro, that was a prank call, my nigga.
He called the number. The nigga put him on hold for 25 minutes until Michael Jackson got on the phone.
Hey, this one of them Fat Joe.
Man, dude, crazy, man.
That nigga was on hold for 37 seconds, and that turned into, over the years,
that nigga said,
if he was even on the phone, period.
He said Mike hopped on the phone 25 minutes later talking about, hey, man, there's stuff you got going on.
Shut up, dude. There's no way he said that, bro. There's no way he said that.
Nah, he said it didn't sound like Mike. He said he's used to the soft voice Mike. Mike hit him with the deep voice.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Somebody was playing them niggas in the background crying, saying that this was Mike. They dying laughing. Whoever set that up.
Was Michael Jackson even alive with him and 50 was
05? Yeah, I think, Mike was. Yeah, for sure.
Game is insane. He said and say all this shit with a straight face, too.
But your boy said he was around. Who Kid said he went to Mike's house.
He did say that.
You know what I'm saying? So
he did say that.
It ain't too far-fetched.
It is that he called game. Definitely is. Michael Jackson was sitting there like one day, you know what? I want to get these niggas on the same page.
Listen, man. Last one, man. Shout out to Cold Chillin'. He said Nas has 4 classics in his opinion. Illmatic, I Am, Stillmatic, and Life is Good. Stillmatic did get 5. Like, it was highly, critically acclaimed.
It's not a classic album, though.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I can't give it to it, but I can't argue that because that's a hell of a lineup.
For sure. He also said Dash taking family issues to IG is embarrassing. The last Dog Pound album was fire, and I'm West Coast to the fullest, and even I'll admit the DPG logo is not that popular.
Not to be arguing, though.
Not to be compared to Apple. Can't stress that enough. What you got to put me on?
Man, I mentioned streaming earlier. I found one that I could tolerate and watch, man. Ben the Don. If y'all ain't on Ben the Don, it's funny. He do a stream when he bring niggas up and they joke on each other. Mm-hmm. It's so goddamn funny, bro. It's some funny ass niggas in this world. So it's like reoccurring niggas that be on there all the time. I didn't know this, but he was familiar with him when he was pulling. He's like, oh, it's your boy. So he'll do this versus matchup thing where they just joking on each other. He'll put like a minute on the clock and you get 1 minute just to roast the dude. Funny. That shit was gold.
That's funny.
If y'all haven't seen it, came across it, man, y'all go check out Ben the Don stream, man. But that shit is gold.
It's pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie. I got to put off. I'm going to go see Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Oh, my God.
That shit was some supreme slaw.
It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
There you go. You say that every time you see a bad movie, though.
Because they be some of the worst movies I've ever seen. That's up there with Ghost Ship.
Ghost Ship was so trash.
I be telling the frames per second crew that they don't believe me. I'm telling you,
Ghost Ship was so
Ghost Ship, whatever. That's one of the 2 movies I believe I've ever walked out on.
We walked out on that what's name too.
Was it?
Jeepers Creepers 2.
Oh yeah.
That shit was some
And they was on the
super
bus and
slow.
shit.
Yeah, it was on a bus. We were like, nigga, this shit
I'm
garbage.
out. But that Freddy's is the
Five Nights at Freddy's was trash, dude. And I knew it was gonna be trash. PG-13 scary movie. Like that was the giveaway.
Dude fell in the water and didn't just get out.
But what was that? It was like 1 foot tall water, dude. Like, what was he doing? Man, that shit was some slaw. How it ended.
It was this was like disrespectfully slaughter. This is like,
and they said it was better than the first one. Hey man, y'all let us know y'all thoughts on the episode. Again, we're gonna do throwback episodes. So if you're watching on YouTube, whenever we take a week off, we do throwback episodes on the audio feed. So next week we'll have a throwback episode. The following week we'll have a throwback episode. But then we'll be back 2026, have our top 10s, all that good shit. Y'all be safe for Christmas. We need to see everybody in the new year, man. Don't do no dumb
Merry
shit.
Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays. Y'all stay safe and blessed throughout this time. We
Yes, sir.
appreciate y'all.
We'll see y'all next year.